voces llenas de espíritu llenando el vacío.
What was I thinking? This is it, right? This is the moment I become a mother. It can be that hard, right? Just a quick push, and I'll be done with it. I must be dilated 10 centimeters. 20, 40 centimeters. I must be dilated 4 feet wide. This kid's going to come out, arms spread wide. Easy peasy. I know, what? The nurse is telling me that I'm only dilated 2 centimeters. That my water hasn't even broke yet, and that I'm going to be here for a while. He says I'm doing great. Just what every woman wants to hear. You're going to be in excruciating pain for a long time. But that's our destiny as women, isn't it? Our God-given destiny. At least that's what they taught me in church. Women deserve pain. Yeah, right. Just like that. In the middle of labor. In the midst of becoming a mother. She draws me in. She draws me close. Sela, what a force of nature. She's drawing me across 25 years, all the way Santo Domingo, 1999. I'm here in California, now. Do you see her? I can tell she's been drawing all night and fell asleep on top of her papers. Her drawings is all she has, is what she has, dreaming awake. You might be thinking, but who is Sela? Well, that's me, 14-year-old me. I even gave myself a different name because I never want to look back. Look at her. She wants to see through. She's calling for help. She's calling God. But I am the only one who hears her. And I mean, I'm busy. But I hear her. Sela. Ay, Dios mío, esta muchacha. Sela, levántate, niña. Sela, wake up. Hi, Mommy. I am already awake, and I've been drawing all night. I think I've been drawing God. Although, I think she's a fat lady in a hospital gown. And I think she can see me too. Imposible, mi hija. No se puede dibujar a Dios. Tú estás loca. Have you met her? I met him in church. Now get ready, mija. It's late for church. But, Mommy, can we go to the beach instead? At least once. To the beach? Ay, oye, la que linda. What happens if Jesus comes back today and he sees we are not there in church? I know, Mommy, he will go back to heaven and leave us behind. But who says Jesus is only at the beach? At the church, maybe he's at the beach. Playing volleyball, eating a Johnny cake, walking on water. Come on, Mommy, Jesus will love the beach. All that water to walk on? Why don't we go there and find out? But then, like every day, she made me go to church. And there are all the churchgoers lined up like sheep. You see her here, Sister Mimi, Sister Nana, and there is the pastor, counting them one by one. Bible, as always, under his arm. Poor Bible. Oh, God bless you, hermano Aura. Welcome to the house of the Lord. Ay, amén. God God bless you, Sela. Ow, Mommy! And there is the pastor's wife, Sister Virtudes, with her little mustache. Stella, I told you not to wear that skirt above your knees. That's like telling boys, rape me. But me, I was living in a parallel world full of beauty and color. Mommy, look how beautiful those mangoes outside. The Lord must have been in such a good mood the day He invented mangoes. Ay, Sela, mija, the Lord loves your praise. I think He was not in a good mood the day He invented church. The day He invented church, He woke up with hemorrhoids and... There is Edric. He's a 16-year-old boy who has been coming to church for about 3 months already. And there he is, looking at me again, as if I am the only person in this room. Ah, Mommy! Then everybody raises their hand asking for petitions for prayer. Oh, pray for me, Brother Pastor, I want a higher salary. Oh, pray for me, Brother Pastor, I want a nice, fat wife with meat. And then my mother raises her hand. Today is 3 years since my husband went to heaven to be with the Lord. I want to thank the church and the pastor for being my family since Sela's father passed. Please keep us on your prayers. This church is my home. It's my refuge. Since my father died, church became my father, my world, my life. Well, I have to admit that I like a lot of the wonderful stories, like chariots of fire that take people to heaven, snakes that talk, people who survived on a fish belly for more than 3 days. Come on. But what I like the most is the cookies on Sundays. But every week is the same. Every day is the same. Jesus 24/7. Church every day. And a special of 8 hours on Sundays, just to keep us away from the danger of the world and the 3 big sins. You must know them. Murder, fornication, and women wearing pants. To make sure we make it pure all the way to heaven. But it was getting worse for my mother. The pastor ruled her life, and she ruled mine. The pastor hated when we didn't sing along his boring songs. That never-ending loop of holy, holy, boring. But what he hated more than that was when the carnival bands across the plaza would explode with their loud music and their booty-shaking blood. And the battle will be that drumming, that dancing, it feeds the flesh. And then my mom will see me tapping my leg. Nini, stop it, what are you doing? My flesh must be hungry. All right, no progress on my end. Nurse is telling me that I'm only 2 centimeters. That I have nothing to worry about. What? The anesthesiologist is here. Epidural! 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 Oh, great. That is not the anesthesiologist. That is my baby's father. Oh, the father. Only the Father can save us through His only Son, Jesus. The Bible said that God planted the tree in the middle of the garden and said, "You shall not eat it, or even touch it, or else you'll die." And this is how Satan, the snake, tempted women to tempt men. I mean, Eve. Eve, she brought Adam down with her. And because of her disobedience, we almost suffer. But God, hallelujah, can I hear you say hallelujah? Yeah. Oh, God punished women with excruciating pain to remind them of their sins. And there goes the pastor, giving birth to another rant. Only we are the ones who suffer. But while the pastor drones on and on and on, I am not there. I am drawing myself into my own universe. No scene, no snake, and best of all, no pastor. Here, nothing in black and white, only color. Here, I talk to God. Hey, God, why are you gonna be so harsh on women from eating a freaking fruit? And why couldn't you resist putting that tree in the middle of the garden in the first place? Why is it I have to pay for it? I will draw and wander the earth with my pencil, draw and draw. But then the pastor's voice will drag me down from my head and he will grab the drawing out of my hand. What are you doing, Nina? And what is this drawing? It is the Garden of Eden, Brother Pastor. Look, right there in the middle, there is the tree. And up there, there is God, flying. That is not God. That is a fat lady in a hospital gown. There was no fat lady in the Garden of Eden. Were you there, Brother Pastor? Ow! At the end of the service, Edric, the boy I told you about, will walk home with me. Hey, Stella, you gave the pastor a hard time, huh? That was the best part of the service, you know. I really enjoyed it. You know what I did today? I asked your mother to be my Bible mentor. So I will be coming to your house twice a week for Bible studies. You know, I thought, why not to kill two birds with one shot? I get closer to God, and I get closer to you, Bonita. One day, when he was at home with my mother, I heard him tell her his story. Hey, Sister Laura, it's been 10 years since I see my mother, you know. She left to New York. She left me alone taking care of my 3 little brothers. You know, it's me who has to play the father. I know I make it look easy, but it's really hard. Ay, Edric, muchacho, no diga cosas como esa. And what about your father? Why do you think my mom left in the first place? I met him once. It wasn't good. Ay, mijo. Tranquilo, Edric. Mira, listen. Hear what? I always have room for one more son. And you're always welcome here. Also, your father, he is missing out. Can somebody tell me what is it with fathers? My father, his father, Father in heaven. They all need to leave us and go somewhere so that we can believe in them and say they love us still. Still 3 centimeters. But there is my baby's father doing deep breath work. You can do this, Adam. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. Apparently, this is very intense for him. You know what, honey? This baby is so lucky to have you as a father. My father, I wasn't that lucky. My mom tells me that when she was pregnant with me, my father told her, "Don't dare you to give birth at night." And you know, my mother, stubborn Latina woman, had hair that you know how it goes. 2 a.m. she broke water. She had to take the bus. She tells me that She arrived to the hospital with my head partially out. Let's say that my dad was not good role model, right? Teaching a girl how she should be treated. And at school, my sex education wasn't good either.
She got pregnant by drying her flower using a towel that had the spit of a boy's neck on it. As the pastor says, youth is lost. But there is no hiding from God. He's everywhere, watching everything, especially you. You know, girls, even if you dry your flower with a towel, the boy's little worms can get inside you from his snake and poison your flowers. You see this? This is how far from boys and their liquids you must stay. What are you looking at? You're not... Keep that little snake in your cage. You're not to be going around pinning that banana like a monkey. That is also a sin. I can't deal with you. You guys are going to kill me from a heart attack. Hey, Sela, my dear, you are such a good example of goodness. Why don't you come here and pray for this simple guys to make sure they don't get the girls pregnant, and for this girl to make sure they keep the legs closed? Come on, pray for them.
I don't want that. I mean, I want to travel and I want to see what the world has to show me when I draw it. I don't ever want to get pregnant. It sounds like the most horrible punishment. Ooh, this baby. Oh, this baby. This baby is the most beautiful gift. Or at least it will be in a few more centimeters. The nurse is telling me she's gonna get in there and break my water. Apparently this will help me dilate faster. Oh, come on, baby boy. Come on up there, sweetheart. I know you want to check out of Mama's womb. I'll give you a cake. I'll throw you a party. Come on, baby. After all, today is your birthday. Today's my 14th birthday, and I've been saving money for about 10 weeks already because I want to go to art class. I've been selling cookies at the salon, I've been working with my mom, because I want to go to draw. Because when I draw, I can see. Don't tell mommy I'm dancing, that's a scene. Yes, it's my birthday, but here I am in church, like every day. Jesus, please forgive me about the same things I asked you forgiveness yesterday. Amen. And the day before that. Amen. Please forgive all these people for not saying amen. Amen. Jesus, remember my gift. I want to go to our class. See you later, Jesus. You're the best. At the end of the service, my mom has prepared a surprise for me. And all the brothers and sisters sing happy birthday to me. And the sister hand me gifts. Ooh, thank you so much, Sister Nana. Deodorant. Tropical mellow. Thank you, Sister Nana. That's $3. deodorants already. Oh, Sister Virtudes! Stella, I want you to use this to cry at the feet of Jesus every Sunday. Thank you, Sister Nana. Handkerchiefs. For my tears, thank you. For my tears of boredom. Brother Pastor, thank you. Another Bible. At this point, I will be able to open my own Bible store. I will sell them and pay for art class. Then soon everybody begins to gossip. Who got pregnant? Who be who? Da, da, da. And they forget about me. And Edric said he has a gift for me outside. Yes, Ella. He's in my car. I know I shouldn't follow him in the dark. Here, Stella. I see how you want to go to art class and draw here. Oh, Edric, this box is huge. This must be a lot of deodorant. Thank you. I mean, color pencils, brushes, paper. Edric, thank you. You're the... I can't accept it. I'm sorry. Stella, you must. Come on. You are like a masterpiece created by God Himself. Stella, you are not like anyone else. It is as if my life makes sense because of you. Thank you. You are the best. I mean, sorry, Jesus, you are the best. Edric, I'm sorry. You are the second best. Thank you so much. Stella, will you draw me? It is dark. I can't really see you. Oh. Oh. Oh, Adam, will you please close the curtains? It is too bright. I can't really see anything. Thank you. And please pass me that pen and paper over there. Oh, thank you, honey. I want to draw. Yes, in the dark. Come on. It is the best place to draw from. Anyway, I don't have a lot of time right now. This baby is right there at the doorway. The doorway. The doorway. I am at the doorway of the Escuela de Bellas Artes. Here at the portal of my freedom. I want nothing more than to walk like a breeze up these 3 marble stairs. Light pours through the high windows, and everywhere there are people sketching, drawing, girls huddled over easels, wearing pins. And there is Professor Demetrio. He's tall and gentle. He has cinnamon skin. Look at his fingernails. They are painted in all colors. Yes. Okay, Stella, please take a seat. You see, when you train your eye, you find perfection inside imperfection. Do you see the David over here by Michelangelo? Do you know it was created from a piece of marble that every other artist casted aside? But not Michelangelo. Listen, guys. We only see light because of shadow. And we only see shadow because of light. They are not really separated. They are just continuations of each other. As an artist, you place yourself in the middle. And your art is to capture how they dance. I never want to leave this place. I begin to draw, and I draw and draw and draw. Oh my God. Alma, take her out the next caballete. Shouts to me, "Ay, why don't you put on pants instead of that long skirt?" I'm not allowed to wear pants. Well, Alma is bright as a jungle, with her pink lipstick and her wild hair and her long coconut tree legs pouring out of her very little jean shorts in front of all the boys here and God himself. Then all my notebook fall to the floor. Pages and pages of sketches of vaginas. Do you like my vaginas? That's a lot of vaginas. If I drew them and the pastor saw them, he will burn them and me along with them. I like vaginas. Have you drawn your vaginas? You haven't. I can tell. You should. It's beautiful. Beautiful? My abuela says it is the ugliest thing on earth. That's why God put it there, hidden away in between your legs, so nobody has to see it. Art class feels like an open field. Here, I feel good about being an artist, about being a girl, about being a human. I belong here, free. When I draw, I can see my mother's butterfly wings. When I draw, I want to slow time to a stop. Then maybe I'll understand why. Why is it that everybody doesn't see that we already live in paradise? Of course, I lose track of time, and 4 hours later I am in the pastor's office. Pastor, come on. I promise I'll be here on time. Church is every day. I never get to go to art class. Sela. Church is more important than art. This is dangerous. We don't know these ways. Satanas, he waits there in the dark, where people cannot see. But here, mija, we are the light of God. Well, if we are the light of God, then we can only be seen in the dark. How else will we know we're truly the light of God? Unless we step into the dark. Ay, Sela, blasphemy! This is the type of thinking with which the devil tempts. No, Pastor, think about it. If we are truly the light of God, why should we be so afraid of Satanas in the dark? I mean, we should be able to walk through it, draw it, paint it. Who knows? Maybe Satanas is there waiting all bored, sitting alone, just waiting for our beautiful lights to pass by so that he can enjoy it like a telenovela. Our light is to glorify God, not to give Satanas a TV show. Pastor divides everything in two, good or bad, saved or damned, good or evil. As if the universe is ripping itself in two. He talks over me, waiting his words to replace mine, his thoughts to replace mine, his black and white heart to replace the fountain of color that is my room. After church, I am home with my mother watching beaches. Ay, Sela, mija, es que tú eres tremenda. I told you, cálmate, muchacha. All you have to do, Sela, is arrive a little earlier. Ser una niña buena, a good girl. Ay, Sela, cálmate. Ay, mommy. But, okay, I promise I'll get there on time. And then I tell my mom everything I learned in our class. I tell her what Professor Dimitri said. But then she tells me a story she never told me before. Ay, Sela, I remember the last time I felt that free, that full of wonder. Me and my two little sisters will climb the cliffs to wash the clothes by the river. We will sing canciones to the butterflies to make them to fly to us. And all the mariposas will trap them and we will put them in a very big glass container. And at the end of the day, Sela, when we were all done, we will open the containers and the butterfly will fly into the sky like a dance of silk. So mágico, mija. But then, mamá, your abuela sent me away, Sela. She sent me away to be the house servant of Aunt Cristobalina, la tía Cristo. She has promised my mama that she will save me from the campo, that she will give me an education. But all I did in that house was clean and cook and wash. I knew nobody on that town, Sela. Every night I will cry for 7 years. I will wonder if my papa will come and pick me up, if my mama was even thinking of me, but nobody called, not even sent a letter, nothing. It was like, like the story of Cinderella, without a fairy godmother, without glass slippers, and certainly, mija, no príncipe, solamente tu papá. But then he died, and the pastor says that it is our sinful nature that brings all this suffering, Sela. But now we're saved. We are saved in the love of Jesus, en el amor de Cristo, mija. Ay, mommy. Even if you feel like a caterpillar, you're always my butterfly. Oh.
Yep, I'm still here.
This hurts. Do you know, like, as I've been here, sitting for a long time, waiting to dilate, I've been thinking about the difference of giving birth, and how we say it in English and how we say it in Spanish. In Spanish, giving birth is actually dar a luz, which translates to give light. Bonito, ¿verdad? Qué lindo. Dar a luz.
Let there be light!
Art class, a life model. The model enters. Look at her, she dropped her robe in front of everybody. I am ashamed for her, but I have to draw. She doesn't seem to be thinking how she's going to burn in hell for this, or how her mother should be praying for her lost soul. She doesn't seem to care that everybody's looking at her pores, her breast, her wild hair, without needing to comb it, smooth it, bind it, to please anybody. She's just there. And she allows everyone to see what they see, draw what they draw, think what they think. With the light of the window warming her face, her breast, her belly. And that is enough. Perfect. Sela. Very interesting perspective. Look how you capture the light. I will draw and draw for hours until I felt a hand on my shoulder.
Sela, that man, he was touching you.
He was not touching me, he was teaching me. And what are you doing here, Sister Virtudes? Brother Pastor? Sela, is that a naked woman over there? This is how we artists learn anatomy.
This is how sinners learn to sing.
No, I mean, it is God's art. I am just copying it. Mommy? Sister Aura, this is a very dangerous place for Sela. Mortal danger. She must stop. And just like that, no more out of us. Now I'm home with my mother.
Sela, don't talk back to me. What do you think I did when I was your age? Art class? Just because they were horrible to you doesn't mean you have to be horrible to me. Go ahead, Mommy. Hit me. What does it matter? It is not you hitting me
Selah, but you are the daughter of the Lord. No, Mommy. I am not the Lord's daughter. I am your daughter, Mommy, and I want you back. I didn't mean to make my mother cry. But she doesn't see me. Nobody does. I mean, almost nobody. Next day, Edric shows up for Bible studies. Hey, Selah, you can still draw, even if it's not in art class. Guess what? I have something that will make you smile, Bonita. Here, an apple. I don't feel like smiling. Oh, alright, so I have another surprise for you. I asked your mother to let you come to my house to paint a mural for my mom. She's coming back from New York after 10 years. And I want to make it special. Oh, Edric, that's great. I knew she wouldn't forget you. I'll be very happy to paint the mural for you. You see? I did it. You're smiling. Next day, I go to his house. Edric? Oh, Selah, come in. Come in. We have a lot of work to do. I go to his house. He asked me to paint a mural of a boat and the sea at night, so that his mother can be reminded how she left him. I paint and paint and paint, and he just watched me. Selah, that is beautiful, Bonita, but no more beautiful than you. I love it, and I love you. Come on, Selah. Why don't you give me a hug? That's not right. I mean, I was so afraid to lose his friendship. Come on, Selah. We don't have to tell anybody. God already forgave you. Isn't that what the pastor says? Come on, Selah. It will be over quick. Don't look. Ew! What did you do? Your snake spits all over my clothes. Ew! Look at that! Ew! I mean, I will go home, I'll wash it off, and I will leave all this behind. My mouth won't say a thing. I mean, I'm not in trouble, right? Am I? Snake?
This is how far from boys and their liquids you must...
I must be pregnant. No, I can hear the heartbeat. No. God, sorry to bother you so late, but I have nobody to talk to. If I tell my mom, she will kill me. Please don't let me be pregnant, please. Edric did this to me today. Please, God. God? Jesus? Fat lady? Hello? I have to solve this myself. Edric, yes, it's true. I'm pregnant. You did this to me. I can hear the heartbeat. You did this to me today. How dare you? You have to fix it. Yes. Yes, my life is over because of this. My mom will kill me. Okay. goes up for Bible studies next day. Hey, Stella, listen, Bonita. I have good news and bad news. First, here, drink this pill. Oh, yeah, you're going to do this to me, I'm going to kill you! Oh, no, Mom will hear you. I drink the pill. Okay, Stella, listen. Now, the good news is that when you drink that pill, the baby will get flushed in the next menstruation, so you're good. Bad news is that, well, you know, because you're a virgin, the baby will get stuck in your, you know, in that little membrane, and you can die, and the baby will rot you from the inside. No, don't tell me that! Calm down, your mom's gonna see you. Just come to my house tomorrow, I'll fix it. Next day I come to his house. Edric, okay, what do we have to do? I'm only doing this to save my life. Don't worry, Stella, I got you. Come on. He told me that he has to break mine, you know? Then he said that he can use his fingers or his, but that his fingers were not long enough. He jumped on me. He started with his fingers, then his neck. I put a pillow over my face to swallow my pain, my cries, my shame. Stop! It broke. Stop! Stop! His neck speeds again. Then he stopped. It's been 2 weeks, and I don't know if this worked. I don't know if it's worked. His mom didn't come from New York. She is not coming. Maybe this pill was also a lie. Maybe it's also a lie. Maybe I am now rotting from the inside. Maybe I'll die. I have to talk to my mom. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Either way, I'm gonna die. Mommy, I have something horrible to tell you. But please, Mommy, please don't tell anybody. Ay, Stella, muchacha, habla, tú me estás volviendo loca, muchacha. What? Habla, speak. Edric, he had sexual relationship with me. ¿Qué? No sé, la muchacha, no me diga eso. How can you do this to me? Ah. She didn't listen to me. She ran to confront Edric. Edric! Mira, ven acá! How do you do this to me? How do you do this to me? I welcome you into my house. Look at her. What do you do? But I love her, sister. I love her. I love Stella since the first moment I saw her. I love her. Is that love? My mother says she's lost. She says that she doesn't know what to do. She calls the pastor for help. Ay, brother pastor, something terrible happened. But promise me, brother pastor, you won't tell anybody. Next day, when we are at church, Stella, you cannot take that seat with the good servants of the Lord. Wait in my office. From his office, I can hear him preaching. Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything.
Dear brothers and sisters, I have to tell you that Sela is guilty of fornication, and we cannot let this pass in the house of the Lord, or we will be showing our youth that fornication is allowed in the house of God.
Then he walks into the office. Please, Brother Pastor, I promise I'll be good.
Sela, you should have thought of that before you fornicated with Edric. I cannot accept you here in the school or in the house of the Lord. Think about it. What happens if you take one rotten apple and you put it in a basket with the good ones?
It will rotten all the others.
Exactly, mija. This is why you have to be removed, separated. From now on, Sela, you are dismissed from school. You are dismissed from church. You're going to be house arrest for 6 months. No one is allowed to visit you, talk to you, call you, until further notice.
But Pastor, you can't.
Yes, I can. Unless you marry Edric.
But I am 14. Now I am in my room, and no matter how hard I tried to be a good girl, I made everything wrong. Rotten apple, like that song I used to sing when I was a little girl. Rotten, rotten, rotten apple. 1, 2, 3. Out. Yes, I am out. And I am also tired. I am tired of trying to prove to everyone that I am good. That I am not rotten. And I can hear my mom saying, "Oh, how are we going to walk in the streets of the barrio? Shame, shame, shame." And days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into months, and nobody visits. Not even God dares to come down and hold my hand. It is only Sister Virtudes, it is only Sister Nana who come here to read to me about the whore of Babylon, about the whore of Jericho, and all the whores in the barrio, and now me. The new whore of the barrio. A piece of trash in the plaza. All of me out there, my body, my dignity, my life. And everything hurts. Each one of my tears hurt. My body hurts. What they say, what they don't say, the way they look at me. Being with people hurt, being alone hurts, being alive hurts. The girl who dreams. That girl's gone. They say I have demons. And my ears blaze with the words puta, whore, fornicate, sin, rotten. Rotten apple. Who cares if I go to hell? The other hell can be worse than this one. I go to my mom's kitchen for pills. Sleep, Sela. Sleep. Sleep. I'm luz. This pain is not yours. Stella. Enough.
When I was a little girl, I believed in a perfect world. Fairy stardust, Santa Claus, and a thousand dreams to chase. But from the apple tree fell a new reality, warm and salty rain falling now to soothe the pain. Where are the days of play? Here you are, my little child, being so in love with a wild. I'll make you smile and catch you falling. You will always be my light. But when from the apple tree I fall a new reality, one day these days are gone, remembering the sound of home. Remember you are never
Light
alone.
and shadow dance in the middle. I run upstairs and I draw all night and I draw all day and I draw all night again. The window of my eye has opened and nothing can shut it. This rotten apple, blood and flesh and bones spills into the earth, and my roots drink from the dark fire of the earth. And my branches weave into the wide rays of the wise sun, and I in the middle, my wounds bleed life. I am the apple. I am the seed. I am the flower. I am the tree. I am the garden. I am the forest. I am the whole damn jungle. I am home. Cela, muchacha. Cela, levántate. Mommy, I am awake. And I've been drawing all night. I'm Mija. And I've been fighting for you all night. The pastor has asked me to arrange your marriage with Edric. But I couldn't do it, Cela. I couldn't do it. He said it's God's will. I know it's His will. But I know it's not yours, Mija. Your life is just beginning. Cela, did you do this? Yes, Mommy. What do you see? My wings. Oh, Cela, I am so sorry, Mija. I am the one who is rotten. The pastor doesn't see you. Maybe I don't see you either. But I want to. I am the one who is rotten. No, Mommy. The fat lady told me that out of rotten apples, the most beautiful trees can grow. What? 10 centimeters already? That was so fast. Yes, I'm ready. Now I am. But first bring me a meter. I want to see everything.
Wow, 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 wow.